Hi everyone! If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. I try to upload 3 days a week with different ASMR scripts. I also have a Patreon and other links you can see in the description below. I appreciate your support very much, and I hope you have a good one. I know humans sleep at night, but it was quite a while ago that I kidnapped them. Maybe I hit them too hard. I really don't want them to be hurt. Thank goodness, darling. You're finally awake. I've waited nearly all night for you to wake up. Oh, sweetie, calm down, calm down. I know it's a bit scary, but you don't need to be scared. I know it's dark in this cave. I mean, you're not a Batgirl like I am, so you're not quite used to the dark as much as me. No, I'm not a vampire. God, I literally just told you, silly. And why do so many humans make this mistake? I'm a Batgirl. I guess the wings are sort of similar. But still, I'm not a vampire. There's a huge difference between us. Well, vampires are more into blood than us. Plus, we're purely nocturnal. So I'm going to try to make sure you're up late. It would be a little easier if my partner was an overnight worker, but we can adjust you to your new sleeping schedule. No? Darling, do you really think that you have a choice? Are you seriously just realizing you're bound up? You're extremely silly. Your silliness is why I love you, darling. I refuse to let you out. Even if you got out of the ropes, I'd find you. 1, I have wings and can fly. 2, us Batgirls have incredible hearing, so I'd be able to hear your footsteps if you started to run away, and I'd always know your exact location, especially since this cave echoes. There's no need to worry, though. I will love you and take such good care of you that you won't want to leave me, darling. You'll be a good human for me, won't you? I asked you a very important question, darling. It is in your best interest to answer me. That's better, darling. When you cooperate, everything is better than when you don't cooperate. Perhaps eventually, I'll let you out of your restraints and let you leave the cave from time to time. Though I'd have to escort you since there are definitely quite a few dangerous creatures of the night that may try to hurt you. Or worse, take you from me. I have to protect you, darling. You need to forget about those things you humans do. You'll have a much simpler life with me now. You won't need to worry about the stressors of life. You will instead live out here with me for the rest of your life. No need to be a drone to some big corporation. No need to pay bills. You'll just vibe here with me for eternity. What do you mean, no? It's not like you can get out. You're restrained very tightly. I'm not letting you go, darling. Hey, stop struggling. Do you want me to knock you out again? That's what I thought. You better get yourself used to staying here because you aren't leaving the cave anytime soon at the rate you're going. Oh, shut up. I should gag your pretty mouth. I bet you'd look cute with a gag in your mouth if I'm being honest. But then, I wouldn't be able to hear your pretty voice. No, my dear, you don't need to cry. It's all going to be okay. I love you so much and will treat you so well. I have to make sure you know your place, my love. All you have to do is obey me and love me. If you can do those things, you can leave the cave. I know this is a little bit stressful for you, my dear, but you have nothing to fear, my darling. You'll get used to me, your loving Batgirl partner who will love you unconditionally. I will care so much for you. You have a question for me? Well, ask away, my darling. When did I find you? Well, around 2 months ago, I saw you while I was out and about during the night. I saw you camping. I thought you were absolutely adorable. I wanted you so badly. I decided eventually to take you when you came back out to the same forest that's not too far from this cave. Oh, dear. I just exposed a general location for this cave. Well, no matter. You won't be leaving anytime soon. I'd rather you not be tied up, but it's necessary for the time being. Even if you did manage to escape, what would you do? Would you go to the authorities and report that a Batgirl kidnapped you? They'd probably just think you're drunk or something. You know, kind of like how they view those stories of humans getting abducted by aliens. I don't really like seeing you sad, but I have to do this, my darling. It has to be this way. You just have to stay here, be good, and love me, darling. I just want to protect you and love you. What's so hard to understand about that, my love? Quit being stubborn. I really don't like that you're still trying to get me to change my mind because, guess what? I'm not going to change my mind. You're going to be a night owl soon. I want to spend as much time together as possible, and since I'm nocturnal, you'll learn to be nocturnal too. No? What do you mean, no? Ugh, like I said, if only you were an overnight worker. That's okay. I'll teach you to become nocturnal. Sure, it's not in your human instincts, but humans can adapt. You can adapt. You will adapt. But you're struggling. It's not going to work. Goodness, you're more stubborn than I thought you'd be. Well, it's not a big deal. You're just going to have to sit there and think about how you're going to love me for the rest of your life. It's going to be so fun. We'll be so happy together. I can't wait to truly spoil you, darling. Though right now, you don't deserve any spoiling. I'm just going to leave you alone for a little bit to think about changing your attitude. You'll learn to love me soon. You won't have a choice. I can't wait to cuddle with you, darling. Goodbye for now, darling. I love you.